Hi everybody, I'm the new Dennis Woodruff. Welcome to my show. Hi everybody, it's me, Dennis Woodruff, and you're watching the Dennis Woodruff Show. Today we're going to be tackling a very controversial subject. I know you know that sometimes I just go out and have fun and different issues, but I think this is more of a serious show that I'm doing. What we're attacking right now is this issue and problem. If it is an issue and a problem, we will find out in our show. Pets of Bel Air sell sick dogs. We want to find out for you viewers what this is all about. And I want to thank you very much for watching the Dennis Woodruff Show.
My name is Gavin Pallone, and I'm the protest director for PuppyStoreFreeLa. We've been protesting for about 5 or 6 months here at Pets of Bel Air. There's a class action lawsuit against them for selling sick dogs, and we believe that they
sir, can you speak up a little louder?
They acquire their dogs from breeders that we consider to be unethical. And we have no idea really where they get their dogs, because they don't say, even though it's the law that they are supposed to say where those dogs come from. They've resisted us, they've been abusive to us, they've been aggressive to us, and we've been asking the public not to shop here, and we're hoping that either they will cease their illegitimate and unethical practices and not sell dogs, or go out of business, and we're going to stay here until they do.
What is their stand on why are they resisting, or are they? I don't know.
Money. They sell dogs they buy dogs for $350 and they sell them for $2,300. End of story.
How about if we say, I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore? That's how I feel about this.
I'm not angry. We're just here. We're also in the Beverly Center right now. We're going to be in other shopping centers and other malls, and we're continuously expanding out. There's groups that are in Malibu, and there's going to be more and more groups all over the city as more people become aware of our issue. And eventually there's not going to be pet stores anymore, and eventually dogs will only come from legitimate breeders, or ideally from rescue groups of the pound, because there's 80,000 dogs killed in Los Angeles every year in the pounds because they don't have homes.
I know, it's terrible. And tell people too, when you get a dog, or it's like a human being or a child, you have to take care of it.
It's a lifetime commitment. It's a lifetime commitment, and you shouldn't get a dog if you can't pay for it. You can't pay for the vet, you can't pay for the food, or if you're not sure you're going to want it for the rest of his life.
When I got my dog, I paid for him, and it was about 1.5 years ago, and they said they couldn't ship him to me until he was a certain 5 weeks old or something like that.
Even then, that's very dangerous, because dogs at a young age are very susceptible to diseases. There's a lot of stress on the dog to ship them.
Yeah, he didn't have any shots either.
Never get a dog that's not succumb locally. No.
And another thing I wanted to say too is when I went into that puppy store, I noticed all the little puppies seemed to be just so tiny, like they were taken away from their mothers too soon. Is that a possibility?
It happens all the time.
That was my observation.
It happens all the time. And that's why a lot of the dogs are sick, and that's why they have to give the dogs antibiotics. You can look at the undercover video about this store on the HSUS website, the Humane Society website. And then you can go on the Channel 2 News and look at a Pet Love video that shows them also, I believe, injecting dogs with antibiotics, which is against the law because they're not veterinarians.
Okay, now for all the viewers out here who want to help you out and support your cause, how can they get in touch with you and help?
Go on our website. You can go onto the Best Friends website and then click through to the PuppyStoreFreeLa website, or just click onto PuppyStoreFreeLa, and you can, through the Best Friends website, you can get involved through their volunteer programs. We're one of the volunteer programs for Best Friends, which is a very large and respected national animal welfare society.
I want to say something. I don't know Paris Hilton, but I know she shops there. And I would think that she would have a heart and maybe say, hey, I'm not going to shop here anymore because, these people are doing something wrong, and examine it. Is that a possibility? I'm not attacking her, but I see her go in there quite a bit in the evening.
I don't single anybody out. It's everybody. People shouldn't be shopping at pet stores that sell dogs. Period.
If they want to get a pet, I know I've been downtown LA to the shelter, and they have tons of them. Go down there. What do you recommend? Where is the right place to get a pet?
Rescue groups. There's many rescue groups. Best Friends is a rescue group. There's numerous rescue groups and breed-specific rescue groups. If you want a purebred dog, get a purebred dog. I got a 6-month-old Saint Bernard at the downtown Lacey Street shelter. There's 30%.
That's the one. I've been there. It's unbelievable.
30% of the dogs in the shelters are purebred, and all different kinds of dogs. And right now, a lot of small dogs. So you can get a dog anywhere.
Now let me say something. I mean, I can tell by talking to you that you're a really nice guy and you have a heart. And you probably, I've been tearful about this. I've lost some sleep about this, and I really wanted to talk to you. How strongly do you feel about this? Are these like your children?
You know,
I'm generalizing.
We're volunteers here, and
right.
I spend certainly a third of my time, maybe more than I do on my other businesses and things like that on this. So I think that kind of tells you how passionate you are. It's, you know, I have other things I could be doing on a Saturday or a Wednesday or any of the other days that I'm protesting or organizing protests or working on lawsuits that we have. So from
are you a lawyer?
No, but we have lawyers working on this, and you have to kind of get those things going. So just from a time commitment point of view, it kind of tells you that I and the other people in our group are really committed to this.
There's a guy that drives around. He lives in my neighborhood. He has a very expensive home, over $1 million. It's all really nice, and his license plate says Mr. Puppy. And I put one of your flyers on his door, and I was thinking maybe he's one of the guys, Mr. Puppy, that's making millions of dollars off these little innocent creatures.
It might be. I don't know who he is.
It's sad, and I put flyers on his door.
I appreciate that.
And he never comes out. He's always kind of hiding with his chandeliers.
You know what? It used to be a good business, buying something for $350 and selling it for $2,300. But because of the class action lawsuit against them, because of some laws that say that, you know, if you have a dog that ends up getting sick, and a huge number of people get dogs that are sick from these pet stores, and because we're there telling people about it and asking people not to shop in these stores, it's going to become a much worse business. And I think that we're going to put them all out of business, or at least get them to change their business model.
The thing about a puppy is they're so innocent, and they can't say anything, you know, and it saddens me because you look at them and they're in these cages, and tell about those cages they keep them in.
Well, basically, the dogs that come from puppy mills, the USDA says that you can keep a dog in the cage their entire life. They can be on wire grate, which shreds their feet. You can have them have no.
Show that picture you have.
Oh,
of
I don't
one.
have it with me right
Here.
Oh, okay, here.
Here he
You mean
is
this one?
in a little tiny cage, and he's so sweet. Both of them.
That's totally legal under the law. You can keep them in that kind of a situation for their entire lives and breed them over and over and over again. And that leads to sick dogs, basically. So that's the reason why so many people have had sick dogs, and it's the reason why there's a huge class action lawsuit against this store.
Would you show the people your sign? You're standing out here with your sign, and show the whole thing, raise it up a little bit. And I really think that this is great what you're doing.
Thanks.
And I'm all for, you know, my shows are all different, and this one is, sometimes I'll really stand out and really take a stand on something that really I think needs to be really seriously looked at.
Well, I really appreciate your giving us this attention and coming up here.
Hi everybody, we've had a little journey here to find out more about this situation here, and I want to thank you for tuning in to the Dennis Woodruff Show, another episode, and be sure and check me out on crackle.com, American Dreamers. I want to thank Sony for the opportunity to put me on their wonderful website, and all the great people at Sony. You rock. Thank you, and I hope to hear from you again soon so we can do big things. I gotta go now, but thank you for watching the Dennis Woodruff Show, and keep watching and see all the videos. And here it is, folks. Check out this website. Go in on that website. And then on my dog, Tuffy. Hi, my name is Tuffy, and I'm out here in LA, and I'm gonna stop this puppy mill crap, and I'm not gonna put up with this. These are my brothers and sisters,
and I want to make sure they have a fair chance in this world. And by all of you out there too, I want you to go out today, and I want you to adopt pets, and I want you to go to shelters, and I want you to get in your car, and I want you to spend $100 or whatever it is to rescue a dog or a cat. And I want you to bring them home and love them just like you would your own children, because that's what we're all about. We're full of love and we want to be a part of your family. Thank you.